5 games, it's been a series to remember so far. And we should be in for more great theater here. Will it end tonight? It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the San Francisco Giants and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, obviously things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, and it's been a tight series so far, and I don't think any of us thought that we'd be done in 4 or 5 games. But now, it's backs against the wall time. This series has shifted locations. Now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. And at the very least, they're going to have a raucous crowd behind them to help them try and get it done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Kansas City Royals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Francisco Giants, as manager Bruce Bochy sets his guys up like this. They'll match up against the guy you see there, the veteran right-hander James Shields. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. Angel Pagan will be the batter. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
So many times pitchers will get ahead and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
He's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now. I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building. I mean, that's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
Gregor Blanco will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Escobar on to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Hunter Pence will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Here's the 1-2. No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants' right fielder.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
You got to think about the time of night out there. You've got shadows still lingering a little bit. The lights haven't quite taken full effect yet, but he's all over this one, and he takes it down easily.
Michael Morse will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Starting lineup for the Royals looks like this. Their matchup will be a tough one as they're set to face the former Cy Young Award winner, right-hander Jake Peavy. And there you see a look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. Aoki will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Fouled back. Oh, he took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. He'll get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Lorenzo Cain will take his first cuts of the ball game here. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Now a ground ball towards the hole. On to first, and Peavy sets down the first two easily here. And with two away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Salvador Perez will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and two away here in the first. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Two pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. Hence is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. KC down in order. We've played an inning. No score. Brandon Belt leads things off now in the top half of the second. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And you know, he did a good job of getting out of trouble in that first inning. That makes getting the leadoff man here important for him to start the second.
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. Two pitches hit in the air out to left. Gordon is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number one.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Buster Posey will get his first cuts here. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball.
You know, sometimes you just give up. You get to the point after so many pitches that you don't want to walk them, so you end up throwing them a fastball right down the middle. But any guy with a bat in his hands can be dangerous in that spot, so he wins the battle.
Number 12 will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
And he got him to swing early on the changeup there as this is skied out towards straightaway right. Aoki is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Brandon Crawford will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Eric Hosmer will start things off in the bottom of the second. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Sandoval will put this one away for route number 1.
I think another look here will show that this should have been ball 4. And those are the little things that start to pile up if you're not careful. You've got to have a better understanding of the strike zone.
Alex Gordon will stand in for the first time here. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. Billy Butler will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Boy, and a nice inning on the mound for Jake Peavy. It remains 0-0. Angel Pagan will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. This is swung on and missed, and Pagan is a strikeout victim here. 1 away.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Gregor Blanco will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken by Infante. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Omar Infante will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Swing and a shot toward right center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
Boy, what a great play there in right center field. You know, he may have taken up a little sod on that play, too, because he pretty much stuck the landing. But he's able to make that play, and he looks like he's okay as well.
Mike Moustakas will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
It seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man alive, what a disaster defensively. And he's going to wind up at third after this one as they're going to score this one a 3-base error. Ouch.
Alcides Escobar will dig in now with the runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Norichka Aoki will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. 2 out, nobody on. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run scored without the benefit of a hit, 1 giant error, and no one left. We're through 3 here in game number 6. It's the Royals 1 and the Giants. Michael Morse will get the inning started for San Francisco. He'll be followed by the Panda, Pablo Sandoval, on deck. Swinging a liner back through the box. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Oh, got his pitch on 3-1, but this is a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is there, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 20, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Hit hard, but foul. Next pitch for Shields will be number 64 in the ballgame. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Royals are on top, 1-0. Lorenzo Cain will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Salvador Perez will try it again. He flew out his first time. Perez waiting on the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And there to take it in his Pence, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Eric Hosmer will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. The 3-0 pitch. Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
The left fielder
Alex Gordon will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Peavy set. Now the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Royals leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Number 12 will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Brandon Crawford will stand in. He grounded out his first time. 1-1 home now to Crawford. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Infante now at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Angel Pagan.
Angel Pagan will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Here he comes on 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Giants down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Billy Butler will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Now a ball lined to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Omar Infante will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate in show motion. You think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
Mike Moustakas will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Alcides Escobar will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Lined hard to center field. Pagan is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Kansas City, but they're up 1-0. Gregor Blanco will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Opposite field to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, only 3 strikeouts for him in the ball game, but when you've got that slow stuff keeping guys off balance, you don't need to rely on strikeouts.
Hunter Pence will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Michael Morse will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And that misses 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
A wait on Pence, and now the pitch. Here's a ground ball heading for the hole, and it'll be out of reach for the shortstop Escobar. It's a base hit.
Only their 3rd hit of the ball game so far, and he's got 2 of them. This offense has pretty much been non-existent this entire ball game.
Pablo Sandoval will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And on 3-2, he delivers a line drive out to left center. That's going to split the defenders out there for extra bases. Around third now, and Flan's going to wave him in. And he will cross as well, and they've taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, he'd been able to get that pitch by him earlier in the game. Not this time. He's all over it here, and he's going to bring home a couple on the 2-run double.
Runner at second, 1 away, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Let's go. Shut him down.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw was low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire. And there are two gone.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with two away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Buster Posey will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And that's going to be all for James Shields. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to come on now, and it's the veteran left-hander Scott Downs that gets the call. Number 12. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. Full count pitch on its way. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Brandon Crawford will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. And this is low, but I'll block nicely behind the plate, and that'll get a sigh of relief from the dugout. Here comes a 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Giants on top, 2-1. Norichika Aoki will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And he misses 2-1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Come on.
Fouled back. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 6,
Lorenzo Cain will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Moving laterally is Pagan to make the play here, 2 away. Salvador Perez will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
And he watches a called 3rd strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Angel Pagan will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. One pitch on the way. And he'll try and catch him by surprise here as he drops this one down. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right here. It's been such a struggle for these guys to score runs so far. He's thinking about taking a little bit of a different approach up there. He had the right idea, it just didn't really work out for him.
Gregor Blanco will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the 3rd base dugout. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on 1 pitch, 1 zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Eric Hosmer will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle 3rd of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Let's go Royals!
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Carter.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change here as that'll be all tonight for Jake Peavy. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Gene Machi will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Gene Machi.
Alex Gordon will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And this will be fouled away. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. A 2-run shot here for Alex Gordon. His 3rd home run of this series, and it's powered the Royals to a 3-2 lead.
Sometimes as a pitcher out there, you have to challenge guys up in the strike zone. The only thing is, it just can't be out over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. So he extends his arms out there and he hits this ball a long, long way.
Sergio Romo will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Billy Butler will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And now the left-hander Jeremy Affeldt is up and throwing in the Giants bullpen. 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Here we go.
Here's Sandoval now at 3rd. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman,
Omar Infante will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. Here it comes now to Infante. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And Infante's aboard. It's a base hit. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
number 49, Javier Lopez.
Mike Moustakas will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 3-2 Royals. Wade Davis will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Wade Davis.
Michael Morse will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Payoff pitch home. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. A look at our line score thus far. We're in the 8th from Kauffman Stadium with the Royals leading this one and hoping to try to salt things away. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. And this is hit well towards the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Brandon Belt will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail 3-2. Alcides Escobar will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. This is hit toward the hole and out of reach for Crawford. It's into left, a base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him. Norichka Aoki will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. To Crawford for 1. On to Belt, and they turn 2, a double play.
The center fielder, number 6,
Lorenzo Cain will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals. They're up 3-2. Greg Holland is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Buster Posey will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
With him in there trying to preserve a 1-run lead, the first thing he wants to do, don't let that leadoff hitter get on base to start the inning. That's a nice way to approach things. Now he's just 2 outs away from wrapping this one up.
Number 12 will be the batter, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
1 out, nobody on. Now here's his swing, and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Aoki is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Oh, it makes such a difference here when you play during the day versus playing at night. 6 hours ago, this might have split the gap, but here it hangs up just long enough for him to run it down out there in right center field.
Giants down to their final out now. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball, 3-1.
And obviously a walk here would be a big no-no with 2 outs in the ninth. You cannot put that tying run on base.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A sold-out crowd of 39,000 on their feet here in KC. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there. He came through in a big way.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Royals come out on top, 3-2. Good night from Kansas City.